Hey guys, MediocreCA reviews, and today I've got the M21E. It's the new NX standard machine gun, and it's thanks to Erebos again, and this time he's actually letting me on his account so I can review this gun. Now before we get in game, I'm just going to do some testing with the gun, so I'm just going to shoot his chest. He has no vest, by the way. 58 HP. Now he's at 17, and he's dead. So very strong 3-shot kill, 2-shot kill to the back, basically. Like all other machine guns that are strong, like the MG36. So I'm just going to show you the spread compared to the MG36, because that's what I'm going to be comparing it to. Pretty much the same, standing still and everything. But you'll notice it has a burst fire mode, which reduces its spread significantly. So I'm going to show you the recoil pattern. M21E, MG36. So as you can see, the MG36 actually has a nicer spread and recoil, unscoped. But of course the M21E has the benefit of a burst fire mode, as shown here. And you actually do have to control it a little bit, otherwise it'll actually rise heftily. But that's it, so I'll see you in game. I'm going to cut to it right now. And just for the lulz. Okay, now I'll go in game. Alright, so I'm back in game, and this is the M21E review. Now this gun is very similar stat-wise to the MG36, but in fact it's actually got worse stats, only by a little though. And that being said, it does have a burst fire mode, which kind of balances it out with the MG36, because that thing has a sick scope. So anyways, I'll just start talking about the stats right now. So it's got a 49 point damage, which is exactly the same as the MG36. And so that's basically a strong 3-shot kill. Should never 4-shot kill unless you hit the foot 4 times. And 2-shot kill to the back. Let's test it long range. Too bad I got loaded. Probably gonna have him. But anyways, that's the damage. The portability is a 36-point portability, which is actually pretty fast for a machine gun, just like the MG36, exactly the same. And the rate of fire is 80, exactly the same as the MG36 again, and that's also pretty good for a machine gun. Basically, all the nice points about the MG36 are transferred to this gun. As you can see, that was a pretty large distance, and its burst fire managed to get that guy. So, pretty good range for a machine gun. Well, of course they have good range, it's just a problem being able to control the recoil and spread, so the bullets actually hit. And that burst fire mode really solves that. Okay, so the accuracy is 62, and it's actually got 1 point lower accuracy than the MG36. And I shouldn't have Rambo'd into their base like that, should have stayed outside. But it is kind of hard because I have to get close to use this machine gun. But anyways, yeah, the accuracy is 1 point lower than the MG36, and that's not too much of a setback. It's basically the same, so don't worry about that. It's still great for a machine gun. And the recoil is 68, 1 point higher than the MG36. Only 1 point, which doesn't seem like much, but the pattern, as you saw in the earlier clip, actually it's a slightly harder to control than the MG36, so that's kind of a downfall, but that's okay. So those are the stats, basically exactly the same as the MG36, except 1 point lower accuracy and 1 point higher recoil. But of course it does have that sick burst fire mode, as demonstrated right there. And what's really great about this burst fire mode is that not only does it keep everything nice and easy to fire, and nice spread like that, great spread, nice, look at that headshot, really nice. So not only does it keep the spread tight and the recoil easier to control, it's the fact that this gun is a strong 3-shot kill, so if you land all 3 bullets in the burst fire, that person is down in a heartbeat. He's just gone. 1 burst fire to the chest or to the back, anywhere, he's dead. So that's really nice for close quarters combat, if you can nail a burst fire into someone. That's what makes this machine gun really nice. Probably not that great for tap firing though, because you can attach a scope to it. However, in close quarters you probably won't be using a scope anyways. Of course, that's just one major setback to it, but I guess it would be extremely overpowered if it was able to have a scope and this burst fire mode. So those are the stats. Really great for a machine gun, and it has a burst fire mode. Now if you're choosing between this and the MG36, the main thing you're going to be thinking about is, would you rather have a scope or a burst fire mode? Oh, I so should have had her, but that's just my bad, I guess. But anyways, as I was saying, the main differences that you're going to be seeing between this and the MG36, and what you got to be thinking about is, would you rather have a nice scope or would you rather have a burst fire mode? I think the MG36 would be better for killing zombies in the head, basically, because with the sniper scope you can aim for the head better in Fireteam and basically any map, any situation. I think the MG36 is more versatile, but the M21E would be better for having more bullets hit the opponent, so better for close quarters. And that guy just got an ultra kill with that gun, which is nice. Gotta say, that's very nice. But I'm actually not an expert with machine guns, so you can't trust my word on that. I'm not entirely sure which one's better suited for Fireteam. I don't even play that much. But they're both just really great machine guns. Definitely the best machine guns in the game. I really like the burst fire mode though. It's really fun to use. And it's really nice to see such a tight crosshair on a machine gun, because you do not see that often. As you can see right there, 2 bursts, he's gone. That guy, 1 burst, dead. If you had an MG36, you would have probably had to take a longer time to kill. So this thing has basically got a better stopping time in close quarters and slightly mid-range, not too far, just because of its burst, because you can keep the bullets really close to each other. Think of it as kind of like a shotgun, almost like a shotgun type of machine gun, because it shoots in bursts, if you're using burst fire of course, and it keeps them nice in a contained spot. So if you can aim with it and have your burst hit on target, then it's really great. However, if you're more of a tactical hide and kind of shoot from the distance, the MG36 will probably be more well suited for that because of its scope. But again, both guns are really great. If you're a really big cabin fever guy, you're probably going to want to get both of these machine guns, because they're both really great. And I'm currently 14 and 12, which is pretty good. I chose short fuse because I don't really know. I don't play close quarters maps that much, so I figured this was the smallest map I could get with the most close quarters action. And as you see, the reload is actually pretty fast. It does have to pull back whatever that mechanism is, unlike the MG36, which is it's a pop and it's reloaded, but it's still fast. So now I'm going to try to play with it without the burst fire mode and see how it works that way. It should still be really great. Not as good as the MG36 though. This without burst fire mode is worse than the MG36. Just pointing that out. So you're basically going to want to use burst fire mode most of the time. Unless you're really close and there's a huge mob, you can just quickly press F, and that'll switch the firing mode, and you can let loose and spray like mad. And that was pretty bad. I don't really know what else to say about this machine gun. It's really great. I want to try to get some kills without the burst fire mode so I can show you that. But it's really great. Out of all the machine guns I've used, this is one of the best. Of course, next to the MG36. There's going to be a lot of debate on which one's better. God, it's so hard getting to them, because it's the machine gun. But I'm trying my best, sorry. I'm actually going to run out of time soon, so I might want to cut the footage, cut to the end of the game. But we'll see. I'm going to stop it soon. But overall, fantastic machine gun. Definitely try it out if you have leftover NX or something and you want to see how this gun works. Burst fire mode is definitely something else. You don't see that every day in a machine gun. Like that. Reload. Oh man, I got RPG. Alright, so actually I'm gonna stop the footage right now because I'm running out of time. I'll be back. Alright, so that's the end of the game. I got 24 and 21, which isn't that great, but I spent a lot of time trying to just get to their place to use the machine gun. I probably should use some better maps, but I'm not that great with machine guns, but definitely one of the best. I mean, it's gotta be at least one of the best machine guns in the game, if not the best. So that's it. Really, really good machine guns. One of my favorite. I'm actually gonna have to find ways to speed up the footage in between because I went over time, but I'll figure that out later. So that's it. I hope you liked that review. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.